type of way. I know you must feel it too. I'm here to stay. Okay, okay. Got me feeling some type of way. I know you must feel it too. I'm here to stay. Okay, okay. Got me feeling some type of way. I know you must feel it too. I'm here to stay. Okay, okay. Got me feeling some type of way. I know you must feel it too. I'm here to stay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. No time to waste. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. No time to waste. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Wake up, party till the morning, and we'll do it all again. Get it started, my apartment, go and tell all of your friends. It's the party of the century, it's the night that never ends. Wake up, party till the morning, and we'll do it all again. Do it all again. Do it all again. Do it all again. Wake up, do it all again. Do it all again. Do it all again. Wake up, party till the morning, and we'll do it all again. Wake up, break up, and we'll make up, and we'll do it all again. Let the drama keep it coming. I don't wanna be your friend. It's the party of the century. It's the night that never ends. Wake up, party till the morning, and we'll do it all again. Do it all again. Do it all again. Do it all again. Wake up, do it all again. Do it all again. Do it all again. Wake up, party till the morning, and we'll do it all again.
Hey everyone, welcome to Callous Comics Live. It has been forever since I've last done this, but I'm happy to be back. I've been busy with work, busy with other comic projects, but now I can finally focus on the good old Callous comic strip, and that's what we're gonna get into right now. This will be a short stream. I'm just gonna do my colors. Hopefully you can hang out with me while I do my comic strips. It's a pleasure. A pleasure to be here. So, here we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, I've been blasting so much. Sorry about that. Alright, here we go. Alright, just making sure I have my settings all correct. My volume was all off earlier, I'm sorry about that. But here we are. I'm gonna do this right now. A little bit of sound adjustment. It's a bit too loud on my end. Alright, here we go. Alright, first things first, let's get rid of the pencils. And we do that like so. So easy. I'm still very old school when I do my comic strips, even in this digital age. I still use the pencil brush, you know, when I do my pencils, and then I just ink over that and then remove the pencils. At least it takes away the step of having to erase over the ink, or having to actually remove it from Photoshop via the what did I used to do? I used to go to images, adjustments, black and white, and then you just remove the entire cyan or magenta channel, as the case may be. But I no longer do that. All you have to do is just make the pencil layer invisible. The wonders of technology. Let's do it again just for posterity's sake. Pencils on, pencils off. So easy. But yes, I'm still very old school in how I do things. But I'm liking it. I'm liking doing things digitally now. And yeah, it's great. Hey, Chaz, thanks so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. And Chen, thanks so much for the follow as well. Wow. Lots of new friends over on Facebook. And you can find me on facebook.com/CallousComics. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/CallousComics, where we're also streaming at. And at youtube.com/c/Carlo Jose San Juan, my name. And yeah, thanks so much for hanging out with me as I work on this comic strip. Alright, first thing we need to do is to... actually, I have to flatten this. The reason for that is to remove the anti-aliasing, or it's a requirement in the step I do to remove anti-aliasing. I also have to increase my resolution. I draw at 300 CPI, but when I work on it further here in Photoshop, I increase it to 600 CPI. Because of this next step, image adjustments threshold. Now what that does, if you really zoom in, it gets rid of that weird fuzzy grayish edge that imaging software uses to kind of soften the edges of your I'm pointing at my screen, I'm sorry, should use the mouse to soften the edges of your line work or images and so on. But for the purpose of printing in the newspapers, you kind of have to get rid of that to further sharpen the edges of your line work. Better separate the edges of your line work from the colors, because how they color stuff in newsprint is very different compared to how you color stuff, how you think of colors on your computer screen. So anyway, yes, we got rid of the anti-aliasing, and I go a step further. So Control AC, Control J, Control V. I think I went a bit too far there. I need to get rid of that layer. Hang on. Something went way wrong. So threshold, select canvas, yes. Layer via copy. Then go here, Alt, add mask. Alt on the mask, Control VI. Select the original image. Shift F5. Make that black. Apply layer mask. Now what that does is now you have your line work separated on a different layer, a transparent layer. So now I can color on the background layer. Now when I say I'm very old school, I truly am in every sense of the word. I still use the default Photoshop swatches. Now, most of the time, I just color really quickly using flat fills. You gotta keep things simple, you know. This guy will have now when I'm adjusting colors, I actually use the CMYK channels, because that's what newsprint needs. Actually forgot to do something. Hang on. Okay, we're back in the apply layer mask step. Next thing we need to do is make it CMYK color. Don't flatten. And then we gotta do adjustments, threshold again. What that should have done, if we go to our information window here, if you mouse over your line work, it should be, and it is, 100% K, meaning only the black ink will be used for your line work and not all the colors to make a richer black. So just the black ink, and that's what we want, that's what we need. So we're ready to continue. Now things will look slightly different in CMYK color. Less rich, but that's just how it is in newsprint. I used to be super quick at this, but I've slowed down a lot over the years. Another difference you'll see now is I actually letter on Procreate, the app that I use to draw these on my iPad. So I actually letter on that now. Let's finish Rianne's flat fills for her skin. What is this music? Is it? I'm skipping that. As for this guy, I'm gonna give him a slightly different skin tone. Oh shit. This guy actually has a mullet. This patient. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had a patient who has a mullet. Oh wait, yes I did. Never mind, I take that back. That was a long time ago though. I just don't see it here anymore, here in Manila. Hey Pilar, how you doing? Yes, I'm also streaming on Twitch right now at twitch.tv/CallousComics. Pilar is an old, very good friend to myself and to Callous Comics, the series. She wrote a wonderful review of my first book way back when, and since then we've actually collaborated on some projects. Oh, there you are. Yes, you can follow her on Twitch as Soulless Sanctuary. Hey, Alexander, thanks so much for the like. I really appreciate it. And welcome, once again, to Callous Comics Live. It's been a while. Been busy with work and other comic projects, but now I can finally focus on the good old Callous comic strip. Get this, my last new comic strip. Can you guess what month it was in? and this is the longest stretch of no new Callous comic strips since I would say for a long time. Ever. This is the longest stretch. My last new comic strip was way back in October. Can you believe that? Oh, the fourth well, let's work on the third volume. Let's finish that. Oh, you know what though? I haven't because I've been so busy. I haven't been working on publishing deals for one of my other comics, or any of my comics actually, which is a shame. But hopefully, now that I'm done with my other comic project, I can focus on finding publishers. Yes, it kind of flew by, the months since October. Time really flies by as you get older. That's something I've noticed. Is that right? I think it's this one. But today, there's no fancy coloring for the comic. It's pretty much all just flat fills. I do I do work a lot harder on the colors if the situation calls for it. Whoa, what happened? Oh, did I miss that one? Oh no. True, don't worry, I'm drafting on the third volume. And valid, I'm just glad. Yes, we're all okay. Even professionally, as a comic artist and comic writer, it hasn't really affected me too negatively. My long pause. I'm hoping that the project that I worked on for a bunch of Americans would be announced soon. I'm actually not on any NDA, but out of respect for the people who paid me, I'm gonna wait for them to do the announcement. Or not people, the organization that paid me. So that's a little vague hint. I was supposed to go to the bank today to check if I did receive my payment. It was supposed to be today. It's nothing major, to be honest. But I'm really excited about the project. They seem to really like my work, and so I'm very, very, what do you call this? I appreciate it a lot. Oh, thank you so much, Pilar. I appreciate that. Yes. And oh my gosh, don't lump your age with mine. You're much younger than I am. But I do know what you mean. At least when it comes to being heavily in the adulting world, yes, we're on the same boat, definitely. Because when we first met, I don't think you were there yet, but now I believe that you are. To those watching, I'm also streaming on YouTube. If you prefer to watch me there, you can find me at youtube.com/CarlosSan1. Why did I use my real name? Well, I was a very early adopter of YouTube. Something messed up here. There we go. So I was able to get a channel name. Unfortunately, I was not as smart back then as I am now, and I actually used my real name. But it's fine. My real name's no big deal. That should be it for the first panel. Wow, those letters look so big, but once they're on a newspaper, it doesn't seem that big. Oh yeah, I remember when I first turned 30. And I remember when I first turned 40. Or there's no first turning those numbers. You only turn into those numbers once in your life. Oh, I think you're one of the very few people who'll appreciate this beanie. It's the what's his name? Parappa the Rappa's beanie. You gotta do what? I gotta believe. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. It's what do you call them? It's an impulse purchase. Because I had introduced the game to my kids back in the PS4. It was a good game when it came out. It still is, actually. You can still get it in the PlayStation Store, which we did. So my kids played with it for a while during the pandemic, but they moved on to other things, as did I. This patient was inspired by Valtteri Bottas, who was a Formula One driver, who does sport a fabulous mullet nowadays. So much so that Australia has made him an honorary Australian. Oh shoot, that's not right. I believe I've mentioned in previous streams, the reason I do this cloud filter for the background of the hospital is because the hospital I went that was attached to my medical school did have walls like this, which was although it wasn't yellow, they weren't yellow, they were green, but what they did was to design the wall. They would crumple up wads of aluminum foil and then dip that in paint, in the green paint, and then just, start making splotches on the wall. And that was the design of the walls of my of the hospital that I trained in as a med student. I actually have FF7 Rebirth. Which means that yes, I bought a PS5. I saved up for it for a few months, and in anticipation of the release of the game. Unfortunately, another game has has stolen my attention from Final Fantasy VII. If you do go over to my Facebook page for gaming, which is Callous Comics Plays, so that's facebook.com/Callous Comics Plays, you would find that I have started the game and have streamed it. And it is my intent to stream every second of me playing the game. So I actually have to find a nice long period of time that I can sit down and play the game without having to worry about work and whatnot, and stream that. So it's I've only gone as far as what was released on the demo, and I didn't even play the demo. I'm just assuming it reaches to that point. So I'm quite excited to continue playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But going back to this comic strip, it is done. So what I need to do now is let's trim it. Let's save it, of course, very important step. Next, I have to send this to my editor. Oh wait, there's a few more things I forgot to do. It's these little corners. Another big change is I've been hand drawing my speech balloons. I think it adds a bit more character as opposed to the times when I would make them on Photoshop. But the real reason is that since I'm doing my lettering in Procreate now, which is conventional wisdom. I'm aligning now to conventional wisdom to letter first before I do my artwork. And but because of that, I do have to actually draw my speech bubbles now. You're right, Helldivers 2. Yes, it has taken my attention a lot. Me and my friends who are also doctors play it regularly, almost every night. The only other game that I play, so when it's all said and done, I'm only playing 3 games. It's I still play Genshin Impact, but very, very minimally now. I just do my dailies and then load up Helldivers 2. And when I do find the time to sit down, just immerse myself in that world, I will play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But the nice thing about Helldivers 2 is, you know what, I have like 15 minutes to spare. I could just, dive in, as they say. Dive into the game and play it for a little bit, and then get back to whatever you have to do. So here it is. But we're not completely done. I do have to get this ready for my editor. So now I have to bring it back down to 300 TPI. And make sure it's the correct size. Which, for the newspaper that I submit these to, is 3 by 10 inches. Which is really, really close to the international standard anyway. Just making doubly sure, alright. Let's save that. Alright, one other thing I need to do is to get this ready for consumption online as a webcomic. Now, to do that, I have... Oh, look, I have something... I guess I've already announced it. Yes, I've done a couple of comics for Peacock and their upcoming anthology featuring their mascot. This is a 4-panel comic. I'll do this file as well. Based on all the clues, the cause of your cough is likely postnasal drip. Great, thank you, doctor. All right. So I do have a template for my online version. I used to just publish it the same as a newspaper comic, but times had changed, and I had to adapt to that. This is an incredibly unexciting part, I admit. But it is a part of the whole process. It's all part of the process. You guys know that song by one of my favorite bands, Morchiba. Which comes as a surprise to many people who know that I am a metalhead. But I do like their stuff. Very chill. Which is a big part of who I am. You know, I'm a very chill guy. Growing up in the southern part of Metro Manila, or Luzon in general. Oh, not yet. Image size. This, by the way, is a super old version of Photoshop nowadays. Oh no, I have to think of what was that? I think it was 840 or 940. I think it's 940. We'll find out in a bit. Edit. Oh, that's not right. Was it 840 then? That's also not right. Hang on. Something's not right. Let's go back. It was 940. Oh, cool. You did a comic for Peacock. Maybe one day you should try Final Fantasy XIV. The free trial is now up to the 3rd expansion, Stormblood, and the level cap for free players is level 70. I don't know if I can take another game. But I did try FF14. I started it, and then to make a very long story short, I kind of had a negative experience starting it off. I just couldn't get into it also, and so I just never went back into Final Fantasy XIV. By the time I wanted to do it again, my free account had been locked due to inactivity, and I didn't want to go through the trouble of starting another one. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess I didn't have any friends back then to help me out. As opposed to the other game that I played, Genshin Impact. There were a lot of friends that helped explain stuff to me, get me started on the game. Because I started it relatively, well, in today's standards, it was very early on, but I started it a couple of weeks after it launched. So, however, being a veteran from the first Helldivers game, I now play Helldivers 2 quite heavily, and I'm now the senior among the people who just started playing Helldivers and its lore and everyone. So I help out the newbies, so to speak. Oh, I understand. From what I hear, it's a very good game anyway. Final Fantasy, well, you could say that pretty much to about every Final Fantasy game. And people who love each game love it a lot. Like for me, nothing will ever beat Final Fantasy VII. My experience with it, and yeah, maybe one day. Right now, I'm just too swamped. I can't take in another game. And at this point, I'm not even looking forward to any games. The last one that I was looking forward to was Helldivers 2 and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I guess the third part of the Final Fantasy VII remake. Oh, thank you. Yes, definitely. Maybe one day. But yeah. That was my situation with Final Fantasy 14. I did try it. I played with it on the PS4 for a bit. But I couldn't get into it, and yeah, that's just the way it went. All right, so wait, I do need to save this. Save as. Today's date is. Alright, so I'll post this later on my Facebook page and my website and everywhere. You know, I share it everywhere. At this point, I don't expect to make money online from this webcomic. I just want it to be read now. So I just spread it out, and hopefully people will enjoy it. Alright, so that'll be the end of this stream. It's a quick one. As I said earlier, thanks to everyone who dropped by and said hi. I really appreciate it. And when it comes to these comic strips, it usually is a very quick stream. What makes it longer is when I'm hanging out with friends like you, and just chatting about whatever. Yeah, we can definitely do a stream collab. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have another stream, as I'm hoping to stream as I make these comic strips, and ideally I'm making these comic strips every day, so hopefully I'll be streaming every day. So we'll see. But yes, that's it for today. Thanks so much to everyone who dropped by, and the new follows and the new likes. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again soon. So stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.